Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody.
Hello again.
How's
Welcome back.
How's it going?
I'm good. I'm doing good, thanks.
Yeah, got quite a few topics to talk about today. I wanted to start off with...
Is everything working first? Are we tuning in?
So far,
we
everything
on
seems to be
Twitter?
working.
Twitch or whatever else you do? Discord?
Yeah, so
Everything
the
get mics on?
microphone is on. Background music is playing.
No trouble with internet as we've had a new Wi-Fi.
Yeah, new adapter.
That's why I couldn't
I'll
stream on Thursday.
have to mention that later. But I want to start off the discussion about Patreon. I've uploaded 2 new posts to Patreon for early access. So even if you put in just £1, you can see these posts early access. There's some they're related to my Tumblr comic that I do. One came out on Monday and another one came out on Friday. And if you want to check them out early, exclusive, plus other benefits as well, you know. Other benefits that no one else gets. You should totally it's just £1, it's little. And if you want even more benefits, it just goes up. So
I'm in trousers and not pyjama bottoms for a change.
I'm in all my pyjamas. I haven't gotten dressed at all.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
It's fine.
Housekeeping.
It's funny because you can't tell. It's like a top, really, or a vest or something. I don't know.
No, it's an old t-shirt that you turned into a pyjama top.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's got like this certain texture and material. It feels really comfortable. So this is my comfy pyjamas, especially for the summer because I wear shorts with them as well. I swear these are meant to be for Simpsons pyjamas or something, but the top is probably gone.
Disappears somewhere.
Yeah, but yeah, so a new Patreon stuff. Totally check it out. At least just consider it, or just have a look at the page, see what you think. Because also, if you pay a certain amount, you can also download the files that made the posts.
Look, he's sticking his nose up in here. Look,
Oh,
on camera.
you sleepy boy, aren't you?
He was sick this morning.
Yeah.
This
Oh
afternoon.
god, yeah, that was fun. First thing to do when I woke up is I'm half awake. I'm barely waking up, so I'm getting there, and suddenly I start to hear, and I'm just like, oh god, no! So I had to pick him up and put him down because I've got hard floor. So if he's sick on that, was it lino or whatever?
Yeah.
If he's sick on that, I can clean it up easier, but not on the bed, please.
Lino's best for girls' room because clean the makeups up
yeah,
and
when-
everything.
So,
And you have teenage girls. Don't bother
Yeah.
with carpet, just get lino. Don't bother with laminate flooring because the nail varnish will go on it, wreck the flooring.
so before I even have breakfast, I had to go clean up his mess. You can see the bags under my eyes, maybe. Or I've
God,
brightened this up
drama.
so much that you can't see anything. Because I tweak all
don't
the
have
light
kids
settings.
then. Don't have kids. I never had any sleep for about a week when I had all of you ill. One after another after another.
I think I remember that.
Stars flopped over your leg. I took her
As
for a walk
always.
today.
Yes. Yeah, your Rowthorpe trip, didn't you? You went,
Yes, I did. We went round Wothorpe today. And had a nosy at it.
You took the dogs.
Ruined Towers.
So you took them for the
I
walk this time
did.
for me.
I took them for the walk and got a bit of fluff there. And that, and then of course they're not very keen on other dogs when they come near them, especially if they're not on the lead. But Blue we have to pick up because he got chased by a dog not so long ago, so he doesn't like dogs.
Oh,
And when I
used to it
went to
again.
pick him up, he sort of ran up my arms and ended up on my back somehow because I was bent over to grab him and he scarpered up and tucked under and there I am hunchback from Notre Dame walking around like this.
For a little
trying
dog
to get
that
the
doesn't
dog.
like being picked up,
Till
he
I
just
get-
climbs up on you, doesn't he?
Yes. But you did that when that little dog went chasing you, so you ran up onto my neck, didn't you? Ran all the way up to here when that French bulldog chased him, went up to here. Someone kept saying it's a French dog. I was going, it looked like from Lilo and Stitch, that ugly alien thing.
Lilo.
Lila, so.
Um,
So I don't know him after a certain age. My kids grow up.
Anyway, tell us about how your day's doing. Put it in the chat and you should be able to pop up there. This time Twitch is working because I've been having an issue with Twitch lately where I keep getting a black screen and it doesn't work and it's so frustrating. Because I had a new viewer yesterday as well on my gaming stream and was talking to them and suddenly a connection drop happened.
So what happened to me on Thursday with my streaming? You
I'll get there. So a connection suddenly dropped.
got told I couldn't play Dead.
But Mum, I'm not there yet. I'm still talking about the other thing. yeah, so suddenly, like, I get a pop-up saying disconnected. I was like, what? What? I had to quickly end it, quickly type everything up again to get it go, like, and then repost and then republish the bloody stream and then hit go. And it was like, so the poor viewer's gone, and then Twitch went blacked out on me, and I can't, there's nothing I can do to fix that. I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, so unfortunately Auntie Andrew's going to try and stream for like less than an hour. Yesterday, you would have had to have done less than an hour.
Right, yesterday, Thursday.
Thursday, same thing. All days the same. And so I got everything loaded up, and we tried to hit go, but I kept getting this red flashing light on my OBS telling me connection's not working, everything's not sending properly, and that's because my wireless adapter was being faulty. It gets a connection, but it's so unbearably slow. I think I was getting like 5 megabytes per second. So I was like, I don't want to. I had to kind of guess really. I was thinking, it's got to be my wireless adapter. There's nothing else, because like I'm getting an internet connection from here, like on my tablet, my phone, with no problem. My brother gets a good internet connection on his PC, even though he's plugged in, but still. So it's not the Wi-Fi box, like the router. It's not the connection. Like, it's not where I'm positioned. There's something wrong on my PC side. Troubleshooter couldn't find anything because it's useless all the time anyway. So I thought, okay, it's got to be the adapter. So I've had to begrudgingly order a new adapter and import that into my PC and take out the old one.
Oh yeah, all in time for his streaming.
Well,
And then I got told, don't do Dead Space because I'll be FaceTiming my girlfriend. So can you play Crash Bandicoot? So what happened was, because I also had a meeting out to get involved with at 7
if we
o'clock.
did Dead Space, you need more than like half an hour.
Yeah, but you come up with that anyway before I told you about my meeting.
I know, but still.
Don't do Dead Space, but
No,
I've got on FaceTime.
No, I was saying I was going to FaceTime Emily on Thursday, so you'll probably have to do Crash Bandicoot or something.
And then I remembered I got a meeting because I spoke to my mum. She said, didn't you say you got a meeting on Thursday? I was like, yeah.
So even though it's a good thing we didn't do Dead Space, because
and then because the game didn't play, I had a quick game of the old Crash Bandicoot, didn't I? And we got a gem.
Oh yeah, hang on. So yeah, because like even if we did Dead Space, like you're not even being able to do a full hour. One, you didn't even come for 6 o'clock when I had it all ready for you.
Oh, slap my wrist.
Yeah. And then you've got to come off like some time before 6 o'clock anyway. So you would have
because I had it there anyway, so just log on to
you would have had 40 minutes. Still, you would have had 40
then I found
minutes.
out that I still had
And
to
that's
go
not
through
enough time to
different
do Dead Space. If anything, it's not enough time to do any game. Less than an hour for a game is not really worth it. So yeah, so she went back to playing the first Crash Bandicoot to get the gems.
Yeah, so hopefully I can go back and start collecting all the gems.
You're a bit of a completionist, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
A bit like me.
I played pretty well on my own without
You did
anybody.
alright,
I
yeah.
just went, whoosh, and then I was like, "Where's these missing boxes? Why haven't I got a gem? Get your bum here and sort it out for me."
No,
And
we
then we
discovered,
realised
like-
that we might have to get this green gem.
It was like over an island away, wasn't it? Because like there's 3 islands on Crash Bandicoot 1, and we had to go to like
Yeah, but
island
normally when I've been playing the game, it's taken me a good half an hour just complete a level. I did it within 10 minutes.
2. Heck, you took
I was
about
like,
3. You spent 3 entire streams on one level at one point.
I know. I blame you lot for making me nervous, and I don't know why, because nobody really watches it. So
Go on, guys, get chatting. Let's see
Yes.
what you got to say.
yes, bad boy Nick, where are you? Actually, I haven't really been on Facebook the last couple of weeks. Then I've been meaning to phone this lady up, who Nick and I know, and then I can get into the rent income. I'm running for LCC, Lincolnshire County Council.
Yeah, vote for her.
So I will be putting it on Rutland Facebook and some cows, and I most probably get a bit of attitude from Rutland Heights because a couple of them aren't impressed with me, but I'm not bothered. It's not if you're impressed with me or not. It's the question is if I do something for your town. Give Stamford a voice.
Yes. What else we want
Yeah,
to talk
so
about?
Walthorpe Tower is an old ruins. It was done by some sort of earl back in its day. Did you get the link up, or have we missed the link?
No, I
And,
used that to help me spell it right.
Somebody else brought it up, and then so I'm going to do a little bit of research on the history of that place. Some sort of rich man back in its day. I think it's 13 something. I think it was being done, wasn't it? Or 16? Not 16. Could be 16. So, yes, that's quite interesting. I wouldn't mind going up there again.
The problem was it was all caged off, wasn't it? As you said.
Yeah, well, you got your proper bricks wall around it, but then they've got wooden gates now, so you can't really properly walk around it, which is a shame because I think they should let you go near it, a bit more nearer.
You said what we should do is take the drone up to it at one point. So I get my drone out.
Get a proper recording of it. That'd be nice. And yes, that's me having a moan about you with me streaming.
Yeah. Anything else about
I've
Walthorpe
got a
that
full
you?
belly.
Good
That I
for
can
you.
fall asleep
Anything
on.
else about Walthorpe?
Not really, because I don't know too much about it. I know a Janet and somebody bought it, a National Trust thing, which I should Googling really. Done my homework on it. Well, I was trying to look a minute ago about it all, and let me go. And there was an old picture of it with its roofing on there. Oh, 1615. See, that's it, but now it's got no roof on it, so I don't know if you can see.
You'll probably have to turn your brightness down. Yeah,
Oh.
you'll turn your brightness down. Top corner.
I keep forgetting it's the top corner.
About there, that should do it.
So, whatever. We want can you see? What a beautiful...
I am.
So you're better at things like that than I am. See, isn't that a beautiful building in its day? And that was 18 something and
What is
it's
it?
got its
It's what,
roof.
370, something about money on here? What's this? 375?
That's for the picture, I'm assuming.
Oh,
That's for a picture.
oh.
Standard.
That'd just be a copy and paste, that would.
Mm.
They charge that much. It's like, maybe if it's a rare picture and like a one-off, but it's obviously a copy and paste. Why would...
Yeah, because that was once 1844. It was built... house was built between 1615 and 1623 by Thomas Selleck Earl of Exeter as a detached lodge for Burley House. It's almost on Burley land. Partly demolished in 1790 in favour of the working farm, the ruins have been under threat of demolition. Oh, bloody hell! I'm not
Demolition?
gonna- Yeah, demolition. I'm not. Brain's gone off. From London in 1844. It is a nice place though.
Okay.
Well, it comes under Peterborough.
Oh. Well, what we should do is also drag Roaming Callum as well.
Yeah, but there's an old canal as well as you go to towards Barnick. That's an old canal that I walked not so long ago. I want to walk you lot up there as well. A lot
Okay.
of history in Stafford. I was going to say in Stamford. There is in Stafford. Did you know Stamford is longer going town than Stafford?
Really?
Yeah, because this came in something KD and Stafford came in about 50 years AD or something different. I googled it. I'm terrible. See, this is what I like about Google or Brave or whatever you use. I like it for things like that, you know, you're finding information out short lists instead of going to the library. But on the other hand, I don't like technology because of the hackers. And all the businesses are shutting down, aren't they, because of technology? Like your banks and that. Because there's more shutting down, which I think is wrong. More of them.
Speaking
So,
of technology and the
Do my
internet,
hair and
this
do
is
that,
perfect
mate.
transition for because I wanted to talk about a film or movie I watched last night.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I watched Wreck-It Ralph 2, or as they call it, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
How come you didn't watch it with me?
I was kind of spent ages waiting for a moment to watch it, but
I
like,
I wanted to watch it.
oh, it's on my list. I've been waiting to watch it.
Yeah, but why didn't you knew I was at home? Well, yeah, I'm not going to go anywhere, am
you
I?
You weren't in for the evening. I already started bloody watching the film. You were gone. You were out. I know what you're on about.
Well, I went to see my homeopath.
Yeah. You're out, and
Yeah,
I wanted to start watching something. I couldn't think
I've
of
got a
anything.
habit when I do bump into people, I do stand and chat for England.
Yeah, you
Like,
do.
all right.
She's there forever. Like it's like, oh, just be 5 minutes. But like, okay, see you in 2 hours.
I can't deny it.
Yeah. So yeah, while you're
And
off,
I tell you what's worse as well. Sometimes when I dive somewhere and back, like the supermarket back, I sometimes get clobbered by people talking. It's like, oh, I love to chat to you today, but I've got to go. But and then I have to chat to people.
So I've got a big list of movies I want to watch. The problem is sometimes you've got to be in the mood for certain movies.
Yeah, but I watch the Glamour Girls anyway.
And I'm just on about like, and I was thinking, oh god, what do I want to watch tonight? Because I watched YouTube one night, and then the next night I watched like a show or a movie or something, just to kind of, because I let my YouTube build up because not many people uploading anymore. Just bringing the camera down a tad. There we go. There we go. So and I was like, oh, I suppose I could watch Wreck-It Ralph. Ideally I'd watch that with Mum, but whatever. So anyway, I put it on, and I wasn't that much of a fan, to be honest.
Not as good as the first one.
It's definitely not as good as the first one. The first one was chaotic, wasn't it? It was chaotic and interesting. This one was calmer. Like, yeah, like they have this problem that happens, and they go somewhere to try and fix the problem, as you do. But the thing is, it was just calm. And also, Ralph seemed more of a needy, whiny person in this film.
Yeah, but he is a grumpy, miserable old so-and-so in the last one.
Kind of, like, he didn't want to be a bad guy anymore. That's what it was. So he went to a new world to kind of be positive. But in this one, he was just kind of being whiny and clingy, and it was so annoying to watch. And, like, there was a lot... Well, I don't know about a lot, actually, but I noticed some virtue signalling things. So, like, you got this gang of tough people. And, like, they're not exactly bad guys. They're... they're not bad guys. They're just a tough gang. That's all they are. And the thing is, you got one of the gang members going on about, oh, I'm valued, I value my friends, I value this, and it's that push of, oh, you got to value things and stuff. It's so annoying. The touchy stuff is so frustrating.
Hippie.
Yeah, like he's a big tough guy who drives big cars, these horns, and smashes stuff up and everything. It's like, oh, and like when he failed something, he's like, I'm still valued, I'm okay. And it's meant to be the anti-toxic personality rubbish that they do. You know, like, because everyone complains about toxic personalities or toxic masculinity mostly, but still toxic personalities, and like, oh,
I get the toxic personalities, I get that.
I know, but like they're trying to like do the discouraging or whatever. I'm not saying encourage toxic personality. I'm just on about it's in your face that they're trying to like don't do it.
And the vampires that drain your energy.
And then and then there was a part where you know, the little character that does the racing, because she ends up in a Disney section of the internet, and like she meets the princesses. And they're going on about, oh, what makes them a princess? Because I don't know, speak to animals, or they have evil persons steal their feet, stuff. And then this is where the virtue part comes in. It's the part where it goes, oh, do you have to have a big strong man to come save you? It's basically trying to make the joke of the stereotypes. Well, not the joke. It's more taking a jab at stereotype. The princesses always have that story where strong man comes and rescues them. And they're like, yeah, what is up with that? And it's like, okay, yeah, I know what's going on there. Like, it's not the idea that I'm supporting the whole constant same story. Oh, a big strong man comes saves the day and all sorts. It's the idea that it's so in your face that they're trying to undo it. Like, they're trying to be like anti it, and it's
nothing wrong with a big strong man coming rescue the day, carry your shopping for you, open the door for you. There's nothing wrong
It's-
with
it's-
that.
It's the in-your-face virtue signaling that I can pick that I don't like. Like, if you make it normal, the good, the positive thing that's normal, like.
Pretty Woman's got the best bit. He rescues her and she rescues him right back.
It's like Marvel, the Avengers Endgame, and they had that whole scene like where like all the women stand in this super pose before they go out and attack, and they're trying to do the woman power thing, whereas like
Just get stuck in there. A real woman wouldn't stand there going, "Look at me, I've got superpowers." They just go, poof.
yeah, and it's like a
None of that
crowd of
stuff.
women all kind of like ready to go. Yeah, let's do this woman power. Like
Nah, it's not real woman power. Women
the
power.
one that I saw that I do liked was in Aquaman, where they had this scene where these guys come in and they're trying to take this queen back, and she tells I'm guessing her husband or her partner or whatever to like take cover while she absolutely demolishes them, and there's no push to virtue signal. There's no, oh, look at this woman kick ass. No, it was just naturally normal.
Because women naturally normally kick ass if they feed off.
Yeah, like it wasn't like, oh, look at her kicking butt or stuff. It was just normal. It was normal.
Oh, you got me lips.
Lovely.
Oh, I
French
hate it.
kissing the dog.
Oh.
But yeah, like if you make the virtue signaling obvious, it's very off-putting. If you make it normal, like it's a natural thing, then there's no problems. But they're too busy trying to push too much.
Yeah, but a true woman isn't like that. I mean, like a she warrior isn't going, right, I'm going to go in with a pose with my shield and my sword. She'll go in and she'll go, ah! It's like if you upset a child and the mother's
Watch
under
out,
there,
Steph.
she doesn't go, I'm going to superpower
Yeah,
you.
watch out, his
I've
back
got
end.
it, I've got him on my arm.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, let me do that pose in my little toe. See, like, I wouldn't go, posing it, I just automatically, oh, my beautiful little girl, I'm sorry you're on his arms.
I don't just mean the power pose and all sorts. It's the fact.
Yes, I know, it's the fact that they're trying to whatever with the women and they don't need to.
Or just other types of people in general. Make it natural. Like what you could do is see how a script is written for, let's say, John Wick. He's known as like
Yeah,
the awesome
eye candy
dude,
for
yeah?
us women.
Now, if you take that script and change the male John Wick and just change it to a female character without any changes whatsoever, without trying to make it seem virtue signaling, if you just, I'm not saying gender swapping or anything, but it's an example of how to write a story. You write it, you just focus on writing the story, not focus on the virtue signaling. So it's like if you take a script and change the character to a female or something, and
Johnny
it'll
Depp,
flow.
Pirates of the Caribbean's quite a good one, isn't it, with a girl in there. What's the name
Yeah.
of Johnny Depp from that? She just doesn't do pose or anything, she gets stuck in.
Still not on about pose. I don't just mean posing. I'm just on about the obvious virtue signaling. Just don't do it.
Yeah, well, they didn't do it with her, did they? Except for the corset.
Elizabeth, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that was kind of funny. We all laugh at that one because we all know how dumb the corset is, in a way. Just like, God, I wouldn't want to wear
Yeah,
them.
and it's true because women used to wear them as well.
Yeah. That was more of like that fit in place, and it's
Yeah.
a joke that it's like a silly thing,
I do like
and it's
Johnny Depp.
part of the comedy. Like it wasn't being like, oh, why does women have to wear these corsets? Oh, this is so degrading and stuff. It was just,
It
oh
was in
God,
this
I can't
time.
breathe. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was like that for the women.
I know what I'm saying.
And it damaged their guts inside. Did you know that?
Yeah,
And the organs.
yeah. No, what I'm saying is for the film purpose, is that
Yes, that's my belly. Put your tongue away.
for the film purpose is that they didn't go on about it, they didn't point it out, they didn't just be there being like, oh, this is so degrading for us women, why do we have to wear these things? It was just, oh God, this is tight, I can't breathe. And you just naturally, like, there's the difference. That's what I mean. Another thing with virtue signaling is that it's not going on about it, it's just getting on with it. I'm just tired of the virtue signaling. Oh God, they did flossing in Wreck-It Ralph as well.
Oh no!
They had to put the
Oh,
scene in, didn't they? They had to do a
I
part.
hate that.
Like,
I'd rather that than floss. I hate flossing. Hate it with
Well,
passion.
we're going to get cancelled. Yay! You just did the salute, and now if Twitter catches on,
That's that. Whatever that sports guy did, I can't do it with the other arm because I've got the dog sitting
you're on
on
about
That.
Bolt.
me. Yeah, he did that.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just while you're there, just going.
Well, I can't do the other bit. I've got the dog on
I know.
my arm.
I'm just pointing out that if you watch,
if I did-
you're going to watch this later, it's going to look like you did a Nazi salute.
But I didn't. I was doing Bolt.
Yeah, but also
can't remember.
do you know Nazi salute?
Oh, why am I thinking of them?
I know, but oh god, you don't get it.
I do get it.
No.
No, I do get it. It's just that people on the internet need to grow
I
up.
know people on the internet need to grow up, but people on the internet do not grow up. They're going to see that bit.
I can't
They're going to
move that
screenshot that.
arm because I've got the dog
I'm not
line on.
complaining at you. I'm joking about the fact that I'm joking about Twitter. I wasn't complaining at you. I was joking about Twitter.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, I was
No,
just
if
I was making a
if I
joke.
stuck a finger around by my nose like moustache, then did that, then that'd be different.
I find it funny how if I get rid of all this, keep the mustache, it turns out I look like Hitler. It's so weird. I've got a picture somewhere where like my brother did my hair to the side, like because I shaved because I was doing a bit where I shaved certain sections off bit by bit, and like I kept one it's just a mustache, which I look really weird with.
We now will be barred off.
Yeah, and then I
Same.
shaved all off here except this bit, and like it turns out side by side I look a lot like him. Mother, have you got some grandparents we need to know about, like that we don't know about?
Not to my knowledge. Ask your father. He would. They're home.
Very excited because like I look more like him, don't I?
Yeah.
So then it goes from that spectrum.
Not mine.
The internet. It's such a...
Anyway, I hate flossing.
So yeah, like because what they're doing is they're doing Ralph copying trends to get likes. Like a screaming goat puts his face over it, or like he does a ghost pepper challenge.
That's what you should do. If you ever get 500 whatever pounds in your podcast or whatever you want to do, I have to do the floss. Oh god, that would be my nightmare.
I have 1,500 subscribers.
No,
Why
you
do-
want the money side, don't you? On your
Okay.
Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's a
If you
good
get
point.
if you get £500 of in your Patreon account, then I'll floss,
Sounds good to me.
which will never happen. So I'm never gonna floss.
No deadline.
No deadline.
No deadline.
No,
So
it's
there you
fine.
go. Let's get a 500 quid earned on Patreon, and this one will floss. I hate the floss. But yeah,
What we should do is
flossing.
499, then straight over to 600, or a penny over, and then no, it's got to be 5.
So that no, because then that stops people from doing it. When you, like a minimum 500. Well, there's your challenge now. Challenge for you guys. Can you do it?
It won't happen. It'll happen when I'm 80 years old. Go on, fluff. Oh, my hips! Oh, my hips! Shake now, baby.
Anyway, speaking of content, I've been thinking about my thumbnails lately for these podcasts. They kind
What
of
is a thumbnail?
a thumbnail is a small preview picture, a small picture that previews before you click the video.
Ooh, should we have a cartoon character of me, you, and the
That's
dogs?
literally what I told you I was gonna do. I like because I thought they seemed dull at the moment. Because
He is dull, though, isn't he?
shut up, yeah, shut up, yeah, fam, in it.
Is he dull?
Because that's all my thumbnails
he
look
dull?
like at the moment. That's a thumbnail. That's all it is. It looks kind of dull. So I thought, what if I do a drawing, and if you want to see working in progress and stuff like that, before everyone else, you should support the Patreon. So Patreon, links over here. Go support it. Support my Patreon. And you get to see all the behind the scenes. Yeah, I thought we could do a drawing where we're talking, and could have like the little dogs in between or something.
Yeah, I don't mind. What's this?
Lara.
No.
Used to take the
I
bait,
ha-
she's pufferfish.
A hamster eating food.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of random. I think you need to see a psychologist. See you get diagnosed with ADHD or something like that.
Why? You need to get diagnosed with anything.
just to confirm it. And I'll be there like, I knew
They'll
it.
be
I
giving
knew it this
me
whole time.
medals and everything for putting up with 4 Little Horrors.
Giving me a medal for
Fine,
putting up
putting
with
on the
you.
X.
I've already got my trophy off you. Now I need another trophy. Surviving.
Cheeky so-and-so, aren't they? You really are cheeky. Oh, how's everybody coping with the clocks changing? I'm going to know about it
You know,
tomorrow,
actually,
aren't
I did want to mention that actually, because that explains the time I saw last night. Because like I saw the clock at one point, I thought, all right, I could probably put like another half hour into doing whatever I'm doing, and then suddenly I look at the clock again, and it's 3:30, and I'm just like, oh my god, what's happened? Like what? Like I didn't really think much of it, but it's just like, damn, time's gone a bit quick. I completely forgot the clocks were changing. I never keep track of it all, so I always forget. So I go to take the dogs out. That's where you were kind of there laying watching your Gilmore Girls or whatever, like laying there all tucked up in your blanket. Oh no, Nick's running late.
Oh, bless him.
And the chat's not coming up. Sorry, Nick. But hey, Nick.
Hiya, bad boy Nick. Hiya, bad boy Nick.
You know, you can always scrub back the video, because we're coming near the end now, actually. You can always scrub back the video and then watch it from there. Nothing stops that. Yeah, you just grab the little thing and just slide it back, or, yeah.
But you wish you could do that to me sometimes. Grab the little thing and slide it backwards.
I wish I could just hit the mute button. Problem solved. But yeah, what was it? Yes. So I was kind of doing something, and then I was thinking, all right, I'll do about half an hour, take the dogs out, and go to bed. I look at the time; it's like 3:30. I'm like, oh, okay, right, that's a bit quick, but okay, I should take the dogs out. And you're laying there watching your thing, take the dogs out, and then I go to bed. And it takes me like over an hour and a half to fall asleep.
Tomorrow we're going to all feel it, aren't we, Monday? I'm on my course tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I'll be like, oh, I don't want to get up. I don't want to. He's put his hands in his little bum in my hands. I was going to say my hands in his little bum, but I meant the other way around.
He's a baby.
Well, I know.
Well, I guess that's it for now, I suppose.
Talking rubbish.
Yeah.
How about that? Talked about blue blah blah blah.
Well, let us know what you think. Like, put it in the comments or type it in the Discord. In the Discord, that's what it's there for all of you to discuss and talk about stuff. And I'll be there. I'll be reading. I'll always be watching that Discord. I run the thing.
Does.
Yeah, I'll be looking. I always look. My Discord's always open. I've got it open right now. It's literally just right there. So get chatting in the Discord, so I can see stuff that you. Yeah, so I can see your stuff, and you can talk to each other, and also put topics in there that I can mention in the next podcast.
Say I'm the best one.
Yeah, and if you're a Patreon supporter, you can speak to us directly anytime you want, or even join in.
Well,
you can even join in the podcast as well, and even be a part of the games that we play. Yeah, how about that one? You know, if you support the Patreon, support the Patreon. So yeah, anyway, we might as well wrap this up. Don't forget to check out the website, mindstorm-productions.org. I always keep my podcasts updated on there. Been trying to keep it up to date with stuff I'm publishing. Support us on Patreon at patreon.com/mindstormproductions, please. It's just £1. Just £1, yeah. £1. It's not much. £1. And then join the Discord, discord.gg/KAVKZPS. I know it's a bit quick, but literally the links are right there. So, you know, to be more precise. Join it. Start talking in the Discord.
It's Easter next week.
It is, and we'll be podcasting on Easter.
Technically, we should be podcast 45.
We should have been podcast 45, yeah. But, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, because I really wanted to keep that 52 on our anniversary.
Yeah.
Unless we do an early podcast at some point, and then...
Could do.
Alright,
Could
so...
do another one, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
How's your week been? My week's been fine. How's everything at your end? Everything's fine.
So get talking in the Discord.
Yeah, let's find out what else shops are shutting at your area.
Tell us more about yourselves and everything, and stuff.
So...
So...
How disappointed we are that banks and shops are shutting left, right and centre.
Yeah. Put it all in the Discord. It's the
Then we can have a
place.
moan. Put the world to rights.
The better place to put it. and then we can talk about whatever you put in the Discord on the podcast, like a good topic you've talking about, and I'll make a podcast on it. Be like, yeah, let's talk about that.
Yep,
Okay.
and then I can do some research.
So, bye.
And I'll see you next week. Or Thursday for streaming.
Yeah, that as well. And
If somebody doesn't do something daft.
I tried to make sure everything's working. All right, bye.
See you later.
Say that it feels right.